segment. So we're going to start off here. The big news, Raw Phil has been taken down by the bastard himself.
Piece of shit.
So we're starting off here in this miscellaneous folder. Okay. First of all, we have this where Jade, for those of you who don't know, Jade is in a wheelchair and is mentally disabled. His membership is paid with his mother's credit card. DSP Gaming, you look happy, ton. Not really sure what was meant there, but he does not look very happy, does he? No, this is the face of a man, if we zoom in, who is very unhappy, and because of his unhappiness, decided to ruin Raw Phil, the piece of shit.
Buddy, well, we'll get into it, but...
So this was the situation today. King Ferbs unbanned thousands of accounts in the Kick Chat that were unbanned, thinking that he could get away with this because it was Phil's day off and he wouldn't be there. But unfortunately for him, this dirty snitch motherfucker, Be More Righteous, who's just a true and honest denthead, reported him to His Majesty Philip Burnell. And so he took a big time L. He was banned. This mod was King Ferbs. And Phil spent the rest of his day re-banning all of the people that were unbanned for hours. So here it is. The massive Phil. Ring it up. Phil dub.
And again, we said this at the start of the show, but what happened was the whole Bucketeer situation and then him freezing the chat got YouTube to notice Phil, respond to him, DM him about fixing it, and then the next day he takes off, and then the channel is just taken down. No strikes,
obviously,
no
Phil,
copyright,
and it is gonna be interesting, the speculation whether Phil will take responsibility for it, and laugh at the detractors and challenge them, or if he'll pretend like he had nothing to do with it.
He'll pretend he had nothing to do with it.
I mean, so if we go like ALT here, he's predicted exactly what's going to happen. Monday, Raw Phil better lawyer up. Tuesday, I have a direct line at YouTube now, guys. If I have any problem, I have someone I can contact. Wednesday, Raw Phil taken down. Tomorrow, aka Thursday, I had nothing at all to do with this, you guys. I'm just as shocked as you are.
Yep. That's what he's going to say tomorrow. Don't let up. Look, we don't need any fucking proof of this. If Raw Phil got a copyright strike, it would go down for like a week, right? He couldn't upload or stream it. Or if it was a community guideline strike, it'd be a week. And the second strike, it was instantly turned off, just like the quartering did with our fucking channel. So don't believe anything he says. Don't believe the lie.
So now Raw Phil, I don't think he's quite right about this.
He's not right. He's literally not right. It's 0%
he says channel probably got mass reported by Dents thanks to that Bucketeer guy. The thing is, there's not enough Dents to mass report anything.
Yeah,
it had nothing to do with that. So he says DSP was able to get YouTube support's attention on Twitter thanks to the chat freezing thing, and he probably told them to ban my channel. So he has like two different explanations. And the second one,
that's the one
I think is the correct explanation.
I know. That's the only way you could do it. And everyone, go check out Kick Raw Phil.
By the way, we got 5150 home for the sick for 2,000 kicks. Says 1729, which is a reference to Phil grooming Pando when she was 17 and he was like 29 years old. And then we got A22G for 500 kicks, support for the DSP segment. Okay. Now, we're going to have a look at Phil is still upset with us. It's still burning inside of him, rent-free, the seethe. And this is just like the biggest projection of all time. Like, this one to me is just so baffling that he actually thought he could launch this angle of attack. Okay? Listen to this one.
All right.
Can I cosplay like the casino? No, I don't have a mentally retarded audience. I'm not trying to attract childlike
literally has a mentally retarded audience with people like Jade, and he is trying to attract a childlike audience because he plays Pokemon and plays with Pokemon cards.
Exactly.
Okay? That's the definition of a childlike audience and entertainment. I don't know what to say. But go ahead, Phil.
As
Continue.
per costumes, though.
Mm-hmm.
You just did in the
costumes.
You wore like hats.
You
and
were wearing hats and vests, and you know what I mean. So I don't
like
really
pennies.
know.
For pennies.
Like the thing is, Phil did the whole dressing up in costumes, Mr. Dress Up routine for years and years. He's the original Mr. Dress Up. So the fact of the matter is, we just do it way better than Phil. We put in way more effort than Phil. And he hates the fact that people enjoy it when we do it because we put effort in, and they don't enjoy it when he does it because it's lazy and half-assed, and he complains the entire time like a bitch. Okay?
That's the truth of the matter.
Or child-minded people to my streams, so I don't play dress up and try to look like a cartoon character.
I mean, you're literally playing Card Simulator. Look at this. He doesn't play dress up.
Pokemon and open packs.
He's in a Mario hat with, I believe, a Pokemon vest on. But he doesn't play. Like, by the way, this is like autism. Like, this is like what a spastic, autistic freak would wear, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, something like the bald eagle costume that has prosthetics
like,
and face paints. You know what I mean?
Like it's like oh, it's 4th of July. Like, we're being a little bit festive today. Like, is that so wrong? But then he'll be like, they don't put any effort. It's like, so you put effort, we're clowns. You don't, we're not putting effort?
Well, he's allowed to be a clown, but nobody else is.
Oh.
Phil just can't accept that he's a very bad clown, and we're very good clowns. That's what he can't accept.
What a piece of shit.
Something, you know? I try to be like a normal person, try to portray myself like a normal dude.
But Phil, that's the biggest problem.
Look at this.
Is that he tries to portray himself as a normal dude, but he's actually not normal. He is a fucking alien.
Is this
he's
AI?
a freak. Look,
is this
no,
new?
This is him. This was on Indivestance Day, I'm pretty sure. It's him wearing his straw fucking hat, busting out old Xboxes. Phil, this isn't normal, okay? Look at you. This isn't normal, brother.
His head looks so tiny here. He looks like a little baby man.
I don't know of any normal person who, when they're eating frozen vegetables out of a paper bowl, first of all, that's not normal. When they put the frozen vegetables in their mouth, go, like and do a performative, yummy, They're frozen vegetables from Walmart, Phil. It's not a, yummy, like it's performative. It's fucking insane. You're eating fucking chili cheese dogs with a fucking knife and fork with mustard on them off of a fucking paper plate with keto buns. That's not fucking normal, bro. It's not normal to sit there and badger your audience constantly for support and fucking guilt trip them and beg like a fucking bum. That's not fucking normal to be emotionally manipulative and tell people you're going to go broke and you have bills to pay and you're going to lose your house when in reality, all of the money is going into the black hole of a fucking mobile game. That's not normal, Phil. Okay. Being an alcoholic isn't normal, Phil. Okay. Harboring Derek in your fucking chat, knowing that he was a diddler for years isn't normal, Phil. Okay. There's a lot be real. Like there's honestly nothing normal about Phil. He's completely fucked. But he's desperate to present that he's normal. I have a wife. I have a family. I have a house. And it's just all of it is a big, fat fucking cope for the fact he's a freak. And the whole world knows he's a fucking freak. Mm-hmm. His name is the next sentence. Oh, lol cows. Chris Chan, Dark Side Phil. That's you, Phil. But you're the normal one, right? Right.
No, not too much effort. It's literally trying to attract a childlike, very infantile-minded audience. It's just like when
real, like childlike people like your dents, Phil, don't have fucking money. That's why you're a broke bum begging on your fucking knees because your wheelchair brigade doesn't have any fucking money. Whereas our show actually appeals to people who have fucking jabs.
Yeah.
You get it? You dummy? Holy fuck.
all the streamers.
And by the way, you can't be playing Pokemon and Card Simulator and be calling us child like shit. Like, okay, well, what?
All of a sudden decided they wanted to dye their hair neon colors, start talking in a certain way, and try to attract kids and teenagers to watch them play Fortnite.
Okay, so what this really is Phil's jealous of other streamers who got big playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil, come on, man. Like, the truth is, if you could do it, you would do it. This is going to get into this whole ethical thing about what we do. And it's fine if you want to have an ethical complaint about what we do, but Phil literally joined what we did. He begged to be our lackey and our underling to get a share of the dirty fucking blood money. So you can't say fucking anything, Phil. You've lost.
So, you know, their audience is, hey, I know that these are slow people, so let's dress up and try to...
Phil, so you wanted our audience, right? So you wanted an audience full of dumb, slow people that you could mentally exploit? You want to think about that again, Phil? Look at you.
This is Saturday,
look at you,
right?
Bro.
Is it Saturday?
Yeah. This was literally 5 days ago. It was 5 days ago. He was dressed like this. And 2 days later, he's trying to talk shit about other people wearing costumes. Look at this.
And by the way,
the thing is,
he was crying about this hat. He was like, I don't want to wear it. It's itchy.
I know. And that's the biggest difference in my mind as well between what we're doing and what Phil does. Phil does that because he has to, because he's desperate and he feels degraded and debased and humiliated. And he's this old, surly, bitter, miserly man that's having to dress like this, and it's humiliating. Whereas we genuinely like to do it. Yeah. I love doing that
it's
shit.
It's amazing. It's so much fun.
I'm like a theater kid, flamboyant and shit. Okay?
Yeah, we're gay.
So, we're gay. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it is. So I don't feel the shame that Phil does. It's not about, like, for him, it's about that. For him, it's about attracting children and entertaining the mentally handicapped and stuff like that. For me, it's about entertaining people and making people laugh. And it's funny as fuck when somebody dressed like a bald eagle is in all seriousness trying to talk shit to other people. It's funny. And he's autistic. He doesn't understand why it's funny.
Yeah.
You've got somebody dressed like fucking Jigsaw and he's trying to do like serious moral points against Nick Rekieta. Like, that's funny. But he can't grasp that. He thinks that it can only possibly be to appeal to fucking 5-year-olds. Like, no, Phil, that's what you're doing with Pokemon cards.
It's hard to really take me seriously when I'm wearing tits and I'm like flashing them to everyone.
When I said this last time too, is it's something where it grounds the show in, because sometimes with internet drama, it gets like hysterical and moral fagging and, oh my God, and you take yourself too seriously. But when you're dressed like the Easter Bunny, it's pretty hard to take yourself that seriously and be like, I'm on a moral crusade against the lolcow. Like, you know what I mean? And it sets the audience's expectations properly that this isn't that big of a deal. Also, I think it makes the feltings better because when you have a lolcow seething at somebody dressed like an Easter Bunny and flagging down their channel because an Easter Bunny said that a bull fucked his wife, it just felts them so much harder because they're seething at somebody dressed like the fucking Easter Bunny, So there's a lot of reasons for this, Phil, that aren't your delusional, weird fucking copes, bro.
You got Pam Purse, $2.20 for a sub, and Ball Nuts for a pack it up saying, where are the tits, Andy? They're in the closet. We'll bust them out soon. For what? We have to figure out a holiday for me to wear them.
So let's dress up and try to attract...
Or do Ramsos 85 for 10 subs! But the question is... Phil dresses up on holidays. Like, what is Phil talking about?
But do I even need a holiday to wear the tits? You know what I mean? That's the question.
No. Kitty-minded adults who have money. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Kitty-minded adults? Like, what is he? Look at the tears in his eyes. You can see. He's actually gonna fucking cry. He really is.
Oh my God. Look at this.
He's hurt.
Bitch. He's such a bitch.
No wonder he flagged down Raw Phil today.
I mean, and it's tried and true. It fucking works, so they just keep doing it.
Oh, it works, and we keep doing it. Oh man,
I don't know why people would do something that works. And this is the thing, right? The audience is happy. We're happy, but isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? DSP, who consented. By the way, Phil literally participated in dress up with us on Halloween. And I don't think I've ever seen him happier in his life than when he got to dress up as the king and I was the wizard and Andy was the knight. And he really felt like he was the king of a court and stuff. Like, I'm sorry, Phil. Like, I saw the pure joy in this guy's eyes, like the childlike wonder of dress up.
And the Ghostbusters, remember?
And, you know, Ghostbusters. That was all his idea. His whole idea was to dress up as Ghostbusters.
And then Ralph was the ghost that we're busting.
Ridiculous, yes. And he thought he had friends and stuff for the first time in like 15 fucking years, you know?
Well,
and it's just like, Philip, brother, who the fuck do you think you're fooling with this projection? This is insane, man. Like, go seek help. This angle is not going to work, bro.
Okay. Yeah, they do make more money than me, and they make insanely harmful content
we make more money than him. He's broke. He's poor. Okay. It's insanely harmful. Why did you join?
Who?
Okay.
To the guy we're making fun of?
Mental health, I guess.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing, right? So, like, but part of the reason, like, you do the costumes and stuff, it's like a harm reduction.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to take it seriously when somebody's dressed like a hot dog or an Easter bunny or Santa or Willy Wonka or an Oompa Loompa or whatever, right? Like, I don't know what to say. And, like, the thing is, right, if anybody is getting harmed, by the way, these people are the scum of the earth for the most part, right? And the point isn't to
fucking Ralph, fucking all these pieces of shit that we make fun of. But we're not making fun of angels.
No, but the truth is, the point of the show isn't even to harm people, right? It's not to get people to do bad things to themselves or whatever the fuck.
It's the roast. Yeah.
It's to roast people, to shame, you know, funny, like bad behavior, and to entertain an audience, okay? It's really not anything that crazy. And the thing is, like, we're not directing people to do shit to other people or engaged in weird gay ops and stuff like that. It's not like that, Phil. Okay? It's a fucking comedy show. Take a fucking chill pill, buddy, which, by the way, you begged to be a part of and were desperate to be on whenever you could. And you didn't do chill, positive, meaningful content with us. You tore into Review Tech USA with us. We're gleeful to watch as we destroyed Review Tech USA, tore down his life, went into his family history and all of that. So you can't pretend like you're above this stuff when you were begging to be a part of it and take the blood-stained money. And you took the blood-stained money. And everybody knows now, Phil, that your entire moral stand against Misery Merchants and Keemstar, it was all lies. And you're a fucking fraud, Phil. And you would do what we could do, except you can't.
But
you fucking suck.
The other day.
Yes.
To LTG. Literally.
Well, he streams with Ethan Ralph. Okay? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, on Christmas Eve, dude. You spent your Christmas Eve with a guy who's like, did the most, like, I can't even, like, speak what, like, Ralph has done.
Incredibly toxic and harmful for human society as well as the internet.
Well, everyone's laughing and having fun.
This is the problem with society, guys. I'm sure. Go ahead, Phil.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Like,
and they take the money from people who are mentally deficient.
We don't take money. We get money. People pay us because they like us.
But the projection here is crazy. Like, Phil, that's you.
But it's like
you take money from mentally deficient people, right? Well, that's the thing, right? Like, when people say that Phil is doing pignosis and forcing people, he's like, no, it's of their own free will. But then with us, it's all, well, they're forcing people, they're brainwashing people into a cult. It's just funny how that works with Phil, really.
When's the last time that we were like, guys, we haven't gotten subs in a while? We're going to end this fucking segment. We're going to end it right now. In fact, people give us money to skip review tech. They're like, please. And we're like, but we have content. They're like, no, we want the other thing. And we're like, okay. Okay, guys, here you go. You know what I mean?
Well, we've got here, Gorilla Millis says, PPP has me wanting to hand him money like Tyler Perry had Token handing him dollars in South Park. Melanie on my Max is wearing tits is like getting a cake. You don't need a holiday to enjoy both. Dark Vision for a sub. A22G for a sub.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I feel good about the money I make. They don't care because they have no conscience.
No, you don't.
I could never do that. I'd feel terrible.
The thing is, Phil
evil with no conscience. No.
I mean, sure, but Phil, you genuinely have no conscience. Like, you actually are an evil bastard that just doesn't care about anything other than making money.
Why should I care about JF the Killer? Why should I care about Ralph who doxed me and he's like fucking rapist, all this horrible shit? Why should I care about fucking you, Phil, who tried using us and use your fucking donators and your piece of
remember,
shit? You know what I mean?
just remember this guy, and he's going to talk about like casing us and manipulating us and stuff like this. This guy's moral frame is that he lied about his wife having cancer and his mother being on her deathbed in order to manipulate us into allowing him to be a part of our show.
Exactly.
That's actually like the arbiter of morality. And he's sticking by that story, by the way, which is crazy. We got DeVirus for 5 subs.
Let's go.
It's just as bad as everyone else who's a faker on the internet, just trying to fucking make that bag by any means necessary. It's garbage. Okay. I've already said it before, but I'll just put it this way.
By the way, I didn't even tell you. This game, he didn't even make it to level 50 yet. He's like, well, I guess we've done everything in the game. I'm going to end it now. He didn't even expand his shop all the way you could. He's ending the simulator when you get the money to make your shop the biggest you can. So he quit because it failed twice in a row. Oh, man.
The first time when I was casing people to work with.
So this is his mindset, right? He's this great moral person, but he's casing people. Now, what is casing? Let me now, guys. What's casing? Let me explain. That's when a thief goes to a place to fucking like scout it out to see if they can steal from it. So he's literally admitting to being a thief and a robber and a criminal in this terminology that he's using. But he's the moral person with a high ground. And again, he keeps talking about he robbed. When has robbing and stealing been considered moral, Phil? Like, this is a twisted mentality. Well, his defense is, well, I'm robbing from bad people. I'm like Robin Hood. Okay, well, then I'm felting the bad people too, and my actions are morally justified. But this guy can't fucking think anything through properly. He's a fucking dunce. And that's why he's stuck where he is in life on level 1, where he forever will be. Nakino Jam says, I was explaining to one of my friends the other day what your show is about and how you make fun of lol cows. And the first person he thought of was DSP.
Well, of course.
That's the thing. We got Threading the Sneedle for 1,000. Said, not to be that guy, but regarding the mentally deficient claim, Phil, I have a fucking PhD. Well, and Threading the Sneedle donates a lot. But of course, JF also has a PhD, so it's not necessarily like a be-all, end-all, but
back when we filmed the second film movie, I spoke to my cousin. He's like, oh, yo, what are you up to, man? I'm like, oh, I'm filming a movie about like a lol cow. He's like, who is it? I'm like, it's DSP. It's this guy he's like, I know who DSP is. My cousin, who is a complete normie, was like, no, I know all about him. I'm like, you should watch the movie after, I guess.
Okay, about 2 years ago.
Everyone knows DSP.
And the first time I saw Kino Casino ever, the first stream of theirs I ever tuned into.
Listen to this.
I'm not kidding. Within the first 5 minutes, Ashton pulled out the fucking triangle and started doing ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
It's funny,
right? Yeah.
Have you ever watched South Park? Retard alert.
It's a bit from the episode where Mr. Garrison is like teaching against evolution, like the Nintendo Wii episode. And the reason I did it in the first place is because Andy is known as being retarded, the retarded Phoenix.
Yeah.
So the idea is whenever Andy did anything retarded, I would ring the fucking tard bell. Then it evolved into, okay, when there's retarded shit on the show, I ring the tard bell. Now people enjoy it because it's silly and it's fun.
Exactly.
Okay? And it's just like, Phil's like, no, it must be to groom children.
But why is he so
PDF
offended?
Projector, like,
yeah.
Well, it really comes down to the fact is that we're successful and he's not. That's what it really comes down to. So, if Phil is to do anything like silly or blow bubbles or fucking open Pokemon cards, all this childish shit, put on a Mario hat, it's okay. But if I ring a bell, which is a reference to a mature, adult show, South Park, then that's grooming children. It's fucking mental illness from Phil.
And the moment he did.
So, okay, yeah. So I'll say this. I know you're trying to put. I'll say this. Okay, Phil. You play Pokemon. You're trying to lure children into watching you playing Pokemon, and then forcing them to pay you money to open packs that you won't even give them the cards, and then you'll sell the cards.
Here's the thing, too, right? Like, I could get rid of this tomorrow and never use it again, and the show would be just as successful. Well, yeah. Like Phil has this cargo cult, like very weird mentality where he believes that it's like the props or the gimmicks themselves that bring success and not the actual like people behind them that are presenting these things and the way that they present them and the timing of the gimmicks and things like that. So he gets the gimmick, he starts copying a gimmick, doesn't have success, and then seethes bitterly. But it's not the prop that makes it. You know what I mean? It's the person that makes the prop. Anyway, fucking retarded shit.
Well, like if Jer pulled out a triangle, would that make his show entertaining? No.
Well, many of them have tried this, right? Like Review Tech tried that.
Remember
or guys thought,
he couldn't hit the triangle properly, though.
Or, guys tried, it must be that they have a casino theme that people like the show.
The
so
fucking whatever.
Copy a casino theme. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, that's not it, right? It's that me and Andy have a certain chemistry, a certain presentation style that for whatever reason people like and they find funny.
And it works.
Okay?
It works, yeah.
Did that. The moment he did that, I said, it's either they're mentally deficient or they know their audience is.
Bro, your audience is literally retarded. The people who have been like leaked and doxxed are all in wheelchairs and mentally deficient. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to do the big shiny blinky thing that everyone can get into.
The projection.
Because a normal person sees that behavior, you're like, that's disturbing. Actually, it annoys you. It bothers.
No,
okay. I'll grant this. Like the people that are out there who are just like pure normie NPC cattle people, they're not watching live streams. You think they're watching Phil's stream? No, they're not. Like they're confused at the very idea of live streaming. Like people in the middle age in their 50s and shit like this. They don't get it, okay? But younger people and people that are, not like straight up normie cattle like this show and understand this show. I don't know what to say. Like, this is fucking retarded, Phil. It really is.
You hear the loud noise, you see it. It's like, oh, why would you do that on a stream for adults? And then you realize, because that's not the audience they're trying to get. They're actually trying to get mentally deficient people who like drama to send them money. So the fucking slide whistle thing, are you shitting me? That's like from Looney Tunes cartoons when you're like 4 years old.
That's the idea.
I gotta bring it back.
He was blowing fucking bubbles. We're gonna have to bring back the slide whistle. I'm glad Phil reminded me of the slide whistle.
Yeah, I have to have a sound like gimmick or whatever.
And you're doing a slide whistle. Like, what is going on here? Obviously, this is a predatory audience, right?
Is he projecting some sort of weird shit right now? What the fuck are you talking about?
Now, like they're really trying to prey on dumb people or slow people. It's fucked up.
That's Phil. That's Phil.
Are you? Is this
Look
guy
at him.
fucking insane?
Look at him though. Like he's just a fucking goof, buddy. Like he looks insane.
I grew up, as you know, I've said this like many times, with Opie and Anthony. Opie hit the soundboard like it was just like non-stop. And it was funny. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But the content is busted. The content shouldn't exist. But, you know, that's the internet. Everyone's free to do whatever the fuck they want. So,
we can do whatever we want, though.
You know, pretty messed up. And that's kind of when I knew when I saw them and what they were doing. I was like, yep, these guys will fall for it.
Fall for what?
For what?
Buddy.
Now our viewers felt you for the rest of your life. Like, you know what I mean?
Off of the Phil arc. Like, we
still make money off of him. Like, you know what I mean?
I got this guy showing his underwear, his fucking socks. I got this guy signed up for the Steve Cambion show where Steve had all the evidence and just pressed him and humiliated him for hours and hours and then gaslit him afterwards that it was for his own good. And he still stuck around begging to be a part of shit for like a month after that. Like,
he's on
I don't know.
Now and he has to have like a full hate chat.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how it all went down. And Phil, in the end, squandered everything that he gained from the arc and truly ended up in a worse position in the end. So, I don't know.
Owing more taxes.
Phil's just coping. Yeah.
And they did. We're at $99 a support.
Phil couldn't even hold the Asman audience. Not even a fraction. Not even a percent of the Asman. They all hate him now.
Or a single dollar is needed to unlock another pack of cards.
You're asking for a dollar.
Demon. I think he was telling the truth about his wife being sick because she's a fat bitch and his mother dying because she's fucking old. I think that Phil really thought I was his best friend. And he was opening his heart and spilling his fucking guts because he got completely manipulated. And then he tried to backtrack because he felt embarrassed afterwards and created this whole cope and delusion about how he was the king snake and the master manipulator. It's very sad stuff from like a mentally broken man. And in me.
So the first time when I was casing people to work with, okay, about 2 years.
So you're evil.
He's a moral man, though. Like, he doesn't understand that this completely undermines his whole, like, victim routine and innocent, kindly, wholesome man that just wants to have fun.
And it fucks up any possible chances of a future, like collaboration with anyone because everyone's like, oh, he's just using and casing. Like, it fucked up anything he had left.
The thing is, right, he can't even stick to the narrative because he'll flip-flop from he was the victim to he was the mastermind to he was the victim to he was the king snake. Like, he can't stick to anything. It's whatever's convenient for him in the moment, which is what he does with everything, how he revises history all the time.
Ridiculous.